It's grown to something more than a hobby for sure. Whatever the word for that is, it's a passion.
Music was something I really loved doing, but maybe didn't want to do it as a job, but I couldn't just stop doing it.
If I could tell someone that I'm meeting for the first time one thing about myself, I'd probably say something about how I play piano.
Li Wang, Ryan Ha, and Koi Lei first picked up instruments at 4 years old. They now each spend more than 20 hours a week practicing. That's equal to a part-time job. But none plan to go into music after graduating from Northwestern University's Bienen School of Music, a top music program. In fact, only half of all Bienen students will go into music post-graduation. This means the passions that have been an integral part of their lives will become side hustles as they pursue non-music careers.
As graduation approaches, they sort of have to decide which path they're going to take professionally or in their continued academic studies. If they take their non-music path, they won't necessarily be able to pick up their instrument and execute some of the repertoire that they had done or perform at the high level.
This is the decision in front of the over 300 graduate and undergraduate students enrolled in Bienen's dual degree program, or around half of the music school. The dual degree earns students 2 diplomas from 2 Northwestern undergraduate schools. It often takes an additional year to meet the requirements, meaning students pay another $67,000. Some students, like fifth-year Wang, choose the program because they are unsure what to do after graduation.
It wasn't until maybe in the past year where I fully established to myself that classical piano probably wouldn't be in my future. Last year I had my senior recital, and I made a joke on stage. That was my official retirement. I would never touch a piano again, and I've only practiced even more than I did last year. I never saw it as something I would just have to throw away to the curb. So I think that gives me some solace.
Other dual degree candidates never planned to earn the Bienen diploma. Fourth-year Lei plans to drop the dual degree before graduating. Lei wants to be a neuroscientist, but music forms his identity.
I took a break from lessons for a while. I told my piano professor at the time, I think I got to focus on my other major. And then I remember that day, I felt like I'd just broken up with someone.
The program actually saves money for certain students. Bienen is Northwestern's only undergraduate school to offer merit-based scholarships. Third-year Ryan Ha never plans to go into music post-grad, but his scholarship allowed him to play oboe and also follow the pre-medical track. Half of Ha's Bienen class will enroll in graduate school.
All the work that I've put in here, at least, I feel like is worth it in terms of my experiences that I've had here. I don't feel like I'm putting in all this effort for something that's not going to come.
Oh boy.
After graduating, students will lose some of their performance technique, but this doesn't mean music exits their lives completely. Bienen professor Stephen Altop leads adult ensembles. He says many of these students studied music but now work non-musical professions.
In many cases, they put a lot of hard work into their musical knowledge and skills. And then they could be making their living in a host of ways, but they're able to keep performing music. Just because you earn your living doing something else doesn't mean you can't have a great musical life.
Students often hesitate to enter the music industry full-time. Orchestral musicians can make 6-figure salaries, but these positions are competitive and scarce. Many Bienen alumni piece together multiple part-time roles. This leaves students like Wang, Ha, and Lei to decide how music will play into their lives after graduating.
How much time realistically do you have to dedicate to that afterwards? It'll be a crazy hassle to keep it in my life, but that doesn't mean I won't try.